Okay, today we are going to be doing a course vlog with a difference. It is driver versus 3-wood. Which one is going to put me in play the most? Which one is going to enable me to score the best? That is what we're going to find out. Hi guys, my name is Finch and you join me down at the beautiful Ayla Golf Club here in Jordan. Some stunning backdrops in the desert by the Red Sea, and the weather is absolutely perfect for this vlog. And we are going to try and test out something which a lot of people do ask themselves: what is it better to actually use off the tee on the golf course? And the way that I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be hitting 2 shots off the tee, one with the driver, one with a 3-wood, on the par 4s and the par 5s and the par 3s if there's any really long ones, and just see what advantage or disadvantage that it actually puts me off the tees. And we're also going to be looking at the similarities between these two designs and exactly why a lot of people might actually benefit from using a 3-wood overall over a driver, because this 3-wood is a bit of a beast, and that is something that you see with a lot of the manufacturers at the moment, putting a lot more power into this club. And the first hole here is a par 5. I've never been here before, so I don't know what it is. It's 556 yards. That's a bit longer than I expected. So this could be fun. And it's a sweeping dogleg around to the left-hand side. Quite a wide open fairway though. So let's hit these 2 shots and see which one's the best. Well, that is an absolute bullet to start with. Take it all back. Driver's the best club in the bag. Oh, no, a little bit toey. A little bit toey, a little bit high. Well, there's only one winner on this hole so far. So the driver has been chosen, 1-0 to the driver. I've got 250 yards left to the pin, and it's quite a big, long green this. So I've got the UDI. I'm going to be hopefully landing it about 220, 230, and then letting it roll on. Oh, a bit of the number. I ain't gonna lie, that looks amazing. So, just come through the back of the green here. Not too bad, but these greens look quick. They look quick and they look difficult. So, I've got my lob wedge, just gonna try and land it around the front and let it skip on a wee bit, but I don't know how they're gonna react around the greens yet. First time on this course. Ooh, firm. Not bad. Not bad, but they are firm. Oh, Pete. Oh, Pete. They're not that fast. Third hole here, well, pretty much 400 yards. It's 275 yards to clear the bunkers on the left. Now again, this is probably playing into the hands of the driver, because I can hit it relatively hard, clear those, and be pretty safe. It's slightly into the wind off the left, so with my 3-wood, I'm not going to be able to clear it. So this is very much got to hit the fairway with the 3-wood, and then I can give it a little bit more go with the driver. Again, it's all about accuracy, it's all about distance, it's all trying to figure out which one is better. Certainly after that first hole, quite a lot of confidence with the driver. Struck it so well. It's hard to see in this light. So that was pretty much right on the edge of the bunkers. I struck it really well. Well, I think crept right a little bit, but I think it might be 2-0 to the driver. It's not going well for the 3-wood so far. I was kind of expecting that to be leading the way, but it's just crept in, unfortunately. Oh, and the driver's just in the semi, so driver it is. So just into the semi, but I have to say this is semi-rough light. You know, this is just what I would class as a normal winter fairway back home. Yeah, it's okay. Touch far again, maybe. Oh. Oh, hit the ball. So this is going to be the first proper test of distance, I think. So I struck those both pretty well. Maybe slightly toey for both of them, but they're on exactly the same line. So now it comes down to yardage, you know, what's going to be the best one in. So the two tee shots, I've got 150 left with the 3-wood, and I've got 128 left with the driver. So I'm going to introduce a bonus round because the driver has yet again won both on the fairway and further on with a wedge in hand, but closest to the pin with a second shot. Chance for the 3-wood to claw back some ground because getting decimated at the moment. Oh, that's a bit of a necky one. It's got to go. Oh no, so sorry 3-wood. Oh no, stay there. Ah, that stayed on the bank in front of the green. So it's still driver that wins. I was looking that one up and down. There's no like pitch marks here. So I pitched about here, ripped back down the hill. It could have gone a lot further if this was shaved down. A sucker pin. Ooh. That's a reaction on that one. So 430 yards is par 4, and we're going to subject these course to another little mini test, shot shaping. It's a dogleg right to left, so I want to hit a little bit of a right to left movement. Now potentially with the 3-wood again, just trying to give this club all the chances, I should be able to get a little bit more movement on here, a little bit more loft, a little bit easier to shape. So we'll see. How can I get the most draw, well, the most consistent draw, landing where I want to and running out? 3-wood, this is your chance. All right. That is a beautiful toey one as well. Oh, it's got a run as well. Okay, we've got a chance. Oh, 3-wood. You were doing so well. I've flown that miles through the air. So what are the differences between these club heads? Well, size is obviously one of them. Driver much bigger. Most club heads now with the driver are going 460. Some are going slightly smaller so they can move through the air a little bit faster. You can see that the 3-wood here is much smaller, but it has more loft generally, although you can get some very low lofted 3-woods if you think about Henrik Stenson with his 13-degree octane. So these are the TS3. Now these are the same club head design. I've got a 55-gram shaft in the driver, 65-gram in the fairway wood, so it is a little bit heavier, and also the shaft length, the driver is a little bit longer than the 3-wood, so it's going to be going that a little bit further. And the fact is that if you can start to drive the ball well with the driver, it's going to give you such a big advantage. But a good strong 3-wood can benefit a lot of players, and I do see this with lessons quite a lot. It's sometimes better to take that control, especially if you're not swinging well with the driver at the moment, and actually get the ball on the fairway a decent distance down there rather than in the trees. Remember, if you're hitting it offline and wild, it's going to go further offline and wild with this as compared to the 3-wood, generally speaking. So that's one of the big advantages on that hole I birdied of the drive. If you hit it well, you get it going down there, you're going to have a chance of a short wedge in, and that was played out on the previous hole as well. So this hole, this is going to be another test because it's 300 yards to a bunker in the distance, but then all along the left of this hole we have water, and that's going to really give me a chance to carry it a little bit further with the driver, and I won't be able to do that with the 3-wood. So again, another advantage. But with the wind being into, I can't cut off that much anyway, so I am going to be going at that back bunker. 3-wood, you need to pick up your game. That's gone further left than I wanted. Has it got the carry? I don't see a splash, so must be all right. It's a bit slanted on the fairway though, so. Oh, perfect, absolutely perfect that one. Okay. We have a win for the 3-wood at last. I'm in the centre of the fairway with the 3-wood, 125 yards left in. My driver has actually found the fairway as well, just crept over the water, but is on a slope. So I'd have to be having the ball above my feet. I'd have to be relying on quite a bit of a draw shape with that type of lie. So we have a win for the 3-wood. and the driver's probably only about 8 to 10 yards further on, so it's not a massive advantage in this case. 3-wood, congratulations, welcome to the party. Eighth hole here, and wow, that is a backdrop. That is a backdrop. Just in case you were, wondering what one actually is classified as, there it is. It's a little bit back into wind here. It is 470 yards. Woo! Oh, driver, you are absolutely excelling yourself today. 150 yards left in, absolutely ripper of a stinger. And the pin is left a lot of green to the right-hand side and the pin's at the front. So I've got my 8-iron here. It flies a little bit further as well in this non-wind and this desert heat. I think this should be the right club. I want to get this close. I was a disappointing bogey on the last. I thought that was amazing. I think it might have got a little bit long. Oh, whoa, whoa. Final hole, and the 3-wood has lost pretty convincingly. No matter what happens on this one, I just want to try and finish under par. And what I was hoping to show is that how accuracy with the 3-wood, it does make a big difference. But this golf course, because the rough is very low, even if I'm a little bit offline with the driver, I can carry it past most of the trouble. So what that means is that around this course, the driver is definitely worthwhile. And with the extra distance that it gives, it's going to give me that extra advantage as well. Maybe where you play 3-wood would be better, but it also shows that if you are hitting your driver well, what a valuable weapon this can be. If you can hit a good driver, then oh my goodness, you're going to put yourself in so many better positions. And that's what strokes gained shows with the very best players in the world, so the PGA Tour players. It's the best drivers overall who win the most money, but it's the best drivers who then put well on that particular week, who then start to win those big prizes. So that's the kind of gist that I'm getting from this vlog, and also what the stats show. It's 530 yards here to finish with that driver. Hopefully finish with a birdie, should I say. Oh, might be using the driver to make the birdie. I'll bet that well. Just drifting towards those bunkers. Yeah, struck that really well. So guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog. So the driver absolutely destroyed the 3-wood, I'm afraid to say. However, I think it was a pretty good matchup. And remember that this course really does suit a driver. So if you're playing at a tighter course, the 3-wood might be the better option. But as always, please comment below. This is a community and we all learn more when we share. And guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button as well. I just want to say a massive thank you to Ayla Golf Club for having me down here. It is a beautiful development on a stunning day down here as well. It's perfect, it's absolutely perfect. And I would recommend anyone in the area to come down and give it a go. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you down here next time.